Hi, this is David Adams, and I'm going to do a little tutorial for you guys on how to use mymath, the online tests and assignment portion. How to set them up will be this video particular, and we'll go from there. So first, this is fifth grade. I teach fifth grade over at Poet. Um, so this is the fifth grade book. So you just obviously go into the book first, and from there you'll be at your home screen, just like hopefully you've been using to do lessons and so forth. Once you get to your home screen, you're going to go into the Assess tab. So right here at the top, Assess. And from here, you're going to have all your different chapters listed over on the left. Um, you don't need to select any of those right now because we're going to be dealing with the online part. So you're going to go straight into the E-Assessment tab. And that'll bring you up another window. And this window is where you're going to go ahead and create your assessments and so forth. Now, when you first get into this test generator window, you do not want it's you can do it from this window, but I found it's a lot easier. If you come up here to the top where it says section, you're going to change this from test generator to classes and assignments. It's a lot easier to work with if you're in this screen here. And when you bring up this screen, the classes and assignments, this is going to allow you to go ahead and set up the assignments for your kids. So you'll notice here up at the top it says classes. For me, I have one class, so it's Mr. Adams' class. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the name, and you're just going to drag it over into the blue area. And then this now is basically everything that you want to put for your class is now within this area right here. Okay, so if you have multiple math classes or whatever you're teaching, you would have all of your classes listed underneath there. You just drag whichever one you want to work on over there. Now, once you have this set up, you want to go down into the bottom part where it says tests, and you want to go into the e-assessment, and you just click the little plus that'll open up all the different chapters, and then go ahead and pick whichever chapter you want to work on. And so we're finishing up chapter 6. So we'll go and open the plus there for chapter 6 and just scroll down, and you'll notice as you scroll down in chapter 6 all the different versions of tests and homeworks that are available. The CCSS practice, so that's Common Core practice that you have available. Those are different types of questions and so forth. So as you scroll down, you get towards the end, you'll have the My Reviews and all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do the test 2A. That's the one that they want us to do for grade level. So fifth grade, grade level test 2A for chapter 6. And so it pops up this new screen. It says new assignment. This is what they're going to be building, what you're going to be putting in for them as you go along. So first thing you could, it says the name. So test 2A, if you want to leave it just as that, you can. Or you can change it if you want. Do chapter 6 test and 2A. And then you can change it. You can have a recorded assignment. You can change it to a study guide so results are not recorded and they can attempt things multiple times if they want to. You can change categories that you'd like to have them in. Tests, quizzes, homework, midterms, final exam. I'm going to leave it just as a test. And you can change the language too. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. Once you hit next, this is going to show all the students that are in your class. You can pick if you want every student to have this test, if you don't want every student. If you want them all out of there, you just hit the little double arrow. That'll take all your students out. Hit the double arrows to the right, puts them all back in. You can choose one. You can choose them all however you want to do. Then we go to next. Now on this screen is where you're going to make this test available to your students. Okay, and it's going to let you do some different options for the kids. Okay. So first of all, at the top, availability just means how often do you want to make this available to your kids? Okay, and so the first one that's checked, it says limit the number of times students can complete the assignment. So if you want them to be able to do the assignment a couple times, you can go ahead and just change the number to 2, 3, whatever it is you want to do. Okay, we'll leave it at 2 there. So if they go through once and they feel like they want to do it again, they can go through and do it again. The next one, if you check this one, limit availability to a specific date and time. So if you wanted your kids to only be able to do this during your first period class, okay, you can select the day that you want them to do it on. So let's say we want to do it December 1st, and we want to do it at 8 o'clock. My school doesn't start at that time, but you get the idea. So at 8 o'clock, and then we'll keep it at December 1st. I'm going to clear this off there. So we'll keep this at December 1st, and we'll have it open until, we'll say 10 o'clock. And there you go. So now it's set up. So from 8 to 10 o'clock in the morning on December 1st, the kids will be able to work on this assignment. Okay, and not outside of that time. You can also, if you want, you can use a time limit, so they only have 1 hour to complete this. So they could start it at 8:30, and they'll only have till 9:30 to finish the test. It's entirely up to you how you want to set all that up. Down here, so allow students to check their responses. If you check that, once they go through and they do a question and they do their answer, they can go back and check their answer and change it if they want. So you can specify the number of times, two times, 3 times, whatever it is you want to do. And then finally, so if you do it like twice, so they can go back and change, oh, I thought that one was wrong, so forth. It'll ask them, okay, do you want to finish up? You can check that they provide the correct answer on their final time that they're done, so it moves them on. This next part, this use scrambling, is actually it's a very cool one. I use this just about every single time. So scrambling the questions, it's just what it says. Number 1 for somebody will be number 3 for somebody else, and number 7 for somebody else. That's just scrambling the questions. Scrambling the answer choices. So if there's a multiple choice question, what is A for one student will be B for somebody else, and it'll move them all around and switch those around. And then finally, the last one, recalculate algorithm variables. Basically, what that means is it allows the numbers to be changed within the questions. So if you want everybody to have a different type of question, same type of question, but different numbers in them. So, you know, we have a computer lab at ours where kids are sitting right next to each other. You want them all to be different. That's the one you want to check for them. All right. And then go ahead and hit next. And this next screen is talking about um, the options that the students are going to see when they're finished. Okay, so when they're all done with their test, do you want them basically to not give them any information when they're done? It's just done. That's the top box, so do not present anything. The one that's automatically checked is the middle one, present only assignment score, and it'll show it as a percent, so they got 80% or 90%, whatever. I personally like to check the bottom one. I like my kids to know exactly how they did and go through and compare their answers and so forth. So present detailed report for all responses. So once it's done, it's actually going to go through and it's going to show number 1, you chose A, the correct answer was A. Number 2, you chose A, the correct answer was B. And it goes through and it shows them all of them. If it's like a fill in the blank type of question, the the assignment won't grade it for them. So you have to go back and grade that for them. So in this, if you show them their detailed response, the students will actually see the correct answer underneath what they typed in. So then they can know right away, well, you know what, it didn't grade number 7 for me, but I saw I had the same answer that I was supposed to get, so I got it right. And you can go through and check whichever ones you want to show on there and so forth. Okay, once you're done, hit next. This is just a summary of everything you checked. Just check to make sure it's all good. And once you're done, hit finish. And your assignment is now created. And so there you are, right back at the main screen that we were at. Chapter 6, Test 2A, and you are all done. That's all finished. By the way, this is created with a program called Screencast-O-Matic. It's a free online thing. It lets you record up to 15 minutes. It does have the little watermark down in the corner, but overall it does a pretty good job. So just wanted to show you a little extra little thing for you.